I don't want to waste your time, so here is the top 5 most overpaid college football coaches in 2025. Number 5, Sam Pittman, who was paid $6.8 million for 2 wins. A disastrous start to the season, he seemed to enjoy complaining more than he enjoyed winning. One of the worst defenses in all of college football, it was probably best for Arkansas to move on. Even after his firing, Arkansas still owes him $9.8 million in the buyout, even though he completed a record of 32-34. Number 4, Hugh Freeze, who was paid $6.8 million to win 4 games and be fired midseason. A coach well past his prime, he had no problem throwing his own players under the bus and taking no real accountability. An offense that worked about 10 years ago, he seemed very confused why it wasn't working in today's game. An awful fit to be the head of any college football program, it was probably best that Auburn moved on. But Auburn still owes him $15.8 million in buyout, even though he completed a record of 15-19. Number 3, Billy Napier, who was paid $7.4 million to win 3 games and be fired midseason. A coach that looked way in over his head, he somehow finished with a record below 500 at Florida, which I originally thought was impossible. At one point early in the season, he refused to give up play calling duties, even though his offense was anemic. As an offensive coach, he somehow made 5-star quarterback DJ Lagway look absolutely mid, so it was probably best Florida moved on. But Florida still owes Billy Napier $21 million, even though he only won 3 games. Number 2, Brian Kelly, who was paid $10.2 million to win just 5 games and be fired midseason. A brutal coaching fit on paper, it never seemed like it was going to work out, and I don't know if he hated being there more or the fans hated him being there more. A coach so narcissistic and off-putting, it made him almost impossible to like. A game that's completely passed him by, you really wonder where he gets all that confidence from, considering he was a mid-tier coach at best. The only reason he's not number 1 on this list is because he did finish with a winning record, but he still owed $54 million for just 5 wins. And number 1, Jonathan Smith, who was paid $7.3 million for just 4 wins. The reason he falls number 1 on this list is because over the course of his career, he won 9 games and is still owed $33.5 million.